Can these nutrients replace your pain pills? Part 3. Hey everybody, this is Mike Erlob coming at you from the Flex Compound with another episode of Power Your Life. So a couple of weeks ago, it was Easter Sunday, and my wife Shauna decided that our dogs needed a special treat. And so although my kids were now, they're really too old for Easter baskets, we still got the kids their own treat after church. Now, my wife felt that our dogs were being left out. So what she did is she gave them their own ice cream cups. And my dogs, both of them, just absolutely loved it. You know, it was so much fun to watch them to try and eat the cold ice cream out of the cups. And, you know, these were actual ice cream cups that were designed for dogs. And, you know, as I watched the dogs gobble up their ice cream treats, it really got me thinking, just in general, you know, how important special treats are for all of us. You know, we all need that loving kindness that comes with giving and receiving a special treat. It tells that person that you care and that they matter. And it shows that you are thinking about them, that they're valued and that they're loved. And you know what? Even the smallest of gifts or treats, that can mean the world to somebody. You see, this will strengthen your relationship with them. And relationships are really what matter in life. Now, none of us were ever designed to go through life alone. All of us, we need to feel that love and caring from others. And we need to give that love and that care to others in return. So imagine a world where everyone cared for those that were around them, where they showed that love towards everybody and each other every day. Just how amazing would that be? Now, I challenge you today to give someone an unexpected special gift or treat, or just show them that you care and love them. You see, one of those ways you can best be there for those who matter in your life is through your own self-care. You see, if you're not keeping yourself in good health, and you can't then fully give of yourself to others. Look, you can't give what you don't have, okay? And keeping your joints and spine healthy will keep you moving. So you can better enjoy those special moments and those treats with your friends and family. You know, it's really hard to do that when your joints and your spine are just painful, stiff, weak, and they just keep you from being able to move like you want to. Now, joint supplements are one of the keys to keeping your joints and your spine healthy, free, and flexible without the pain. So far in this series, we have been talking about some of the key ingredients in Joint NutriCare. You know, we talked about collagen type 2, we've talked about natural eggshell membrane, and today I want to talk about the third ingredient in Joint NutriCare, and that is hyaluronic acid. All right? Now say that 10 times really fast, right? Hyaluronic acid, it is present in all connective tissue, and it is responsible for retaining moisture. Now, some of you are probably familiar with hyaluronic acid. They're putting it in a lot of skincare products because it's very good for your skin. And again, it prevents wrinkles and helps your skin maintain its elasticity because it helps that skin retain its moisture, right? So the other thing that you may not know is hyaluronic acid, it also improves the viscosity, okay, of the synovial fluid in the joints. Now, synovial fluid is the lubricant of the joints that reduces the friction of the cartilage, okay? Think of it, it's like lubricant between those two joint surfaces as they rub back and forth, all right? And the less friction, the less wear and tear. And that's what we mean by viscosity. You've heard of that word probably when you're thinking of your engine oil, the viscosity of your engine oil, right? That viscosity determines how much friction there is or isn't there. And you see, hyaluronic acid is really key for maintaining that in the fluid in those joints. And hyaluronic acid makes this fluid work more effectively. And not only does it work more effectively, but the other functions of hyaluronic acid is that it prevents cartilage from breaking down. This is a process that we call denaturing, okay? So it prevents that from happening. It protects the outer layer of cartilage. it blocks the inflammation of the joint lining. Now, the joint lining is what we call synovium, all right? And what can happen, especially with wear and tear in the joints, is you can get a condition known as synovitis, which becomes very painful, and it's that inner joint lining that becomes very irritated and inflamed. Well, hyaluronic acid helps prevent that from happening. It also increases the density of the cartilage cells, which we call chondrocytes. It promotes the metabolism of the joint lining, which helps keep it happy. It normalizes the joint fluid. It normalizes that synovial fluid. And it also reduces sharp pain. You see, as our bodies age, the levels of the hyaluronic acid, they actually drop. And in some people, this drop of these levels of hyaluronic acid can actually drop as much as 50%. So taking hyaluronic acid by pill form actually produces your body's own production of it, okay? So recently, Nutrition Journal, I've got the article right here, all right? Nutrition Journal published an article showing the effectiveness of hyaluronic acid in the treatment of arthritis. Now, this article was basically a review, all right? Meaning what they do is they look at all of the other journal research that's out there, and they do a review of that. So it was a review of 13 current research articles on the effectiveness of hyaluronic acid on the treatment of joint pain. And what they found out is just absolutely amazing, okay? So most of these articles in here, they're really technical, all right? And they're really difficult to read. So I'm not going to bore you with the details of that. But the long and short of it is the oral intake, meaning the intake of hyaluronic acid by pill form, all right? They were able to show that it effectively decreased pain, that it improved the physical function during daily life. So the physical function measures they had their subjects take, all of those who were taking this hyaluronic acid by pill form, those all got better. It increased the joint range of motion and flexibility. They also shown that it reduced joint swelling. And this is huge, okay? Because this is one of those hallmark signs of arthritic wear and tear. And not only that, but it wasn't that they just, were measuring the joint swelling by how the person perceived it. They confirmed this by ultrasound, all right? They were actually able to measure the swelling in the joint through ultrasound, and they showed that it statistically was reduced in the groups that were taking hyaluronic acid. It improved the quality of life measures in the subjects. It showed, this was a surprising one, it showed improved muscle strength levels in those subjects who were taking hyaluronic acid. And it lowered the inflammatory markers in the subjects that were taking it as well. So what does all this mean to you? Well, what it means is this. If your current joint supplement, and if you are taking something right now, I implore you, take a look at the ingredients, okay? See what is in there, all right? If your current joint supplement does not contain hyaluronic acid, then you need a new supplement, okay? Not only that, but when hyaluronic acid was combined with an exercise program, they looked at that in this research, its effectiveness was even stronger, okay? However, we do know that many people with joint or spine pain, they just don't know where to start. And that's exactly why we have created our back pain breakthrough session. See, this is for those who want to find a real fix to their joint or spine problems. And you can find out more about our back pain breakthrough session in the link posted below in the notes. Now, as always, I'm going to leave you guys with this thought-provoking quote from Frederick W. Robertson. And here's what he said. He said, quote, "We win by tenderness, we conquer by forgiveness," unquote. So I'm going to let you guys think about that one. But until next time, power your life and keep moving forward.